30 seconds.
Nice rock. Oh. Okay, well I'm just gonna focus on everyone.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
So, in general, to start, we can't be in a position like where Chase is at the moment. Plus, playing this far back. Yes, this is an amazing, it's a perfect setup for a choke for a Maywall. But, one, against a good team, they're just going to break the wall and be able to get through and support whoever gets cut off. Second, look at the run distance. We're going to have to use AMP to get in on them as soon as that happens. So with how far back we're playing, especially Laz being that far back, we can't. If we're gonna do this, we can't hold right here. If anything, we're holding statue or honestly just for these three and Laz. So the four of you to be pushed up more. Or Chase, if we're gonna go for this choke, Chase needs to be hugging this wall and doing this. Yes, it's dangerous because Hanzo can just jump up here and shoot you down. But the better play would be to all six or however many hold right here, and if they walk through this right choke, this is the same choke as that one. It's just it's even smaller, and that's on your Mei player to just get better, or in a sense just get good at making sure to be able to do a wall from. So to do a wall, so I just went to her Chase's POV to be able to put a wall like right here when Orion's on the stairs. Instead of just like looking for this setup, they cross over. No, your Mei has to be able to, when a tank pushes through and we're ready to pounce on them, we put a wall right behind them. These choke walls, yes, they're nice, but for the most part, they're in a sense almost less valuable than putting a wall right behind someone in the thick of a fight. So let's say we're not even using Mei wall yet. We're fighting. The Ryan is about half health. Mei sees that, puts the wall behind him. We trample him. He doesn't have any support. That's what I'm saying. So that's just to start that off. Okay. Chase gets picked. All of us. So early picks like this. I mean, obviously it's bad, but it can be circumvented with giving them point progress and just backing. So as soon as Chase dies, Maddie switches over to speed. Everyone backs the fuck up. Maddie goes to cart Chase. Chase gets back. We give them 2 ticks. Once they have 2 ticks, we re-engage. So this pick at an early fight isn't as detrimental as in the mid fight someone dies. Because at that point we're already fighting, people are already low, resources are already being used compared to right now where not as many resources are used. So we just need to back up, kite back, go through arches, have Maddie speed Chase back. Once Chase is back, then we push back in. So those are the 2 big mistakes so far. Yep, and they're just gonna roll because of it. Yeah, we're not gonna touch.
Stop the payload.
Okay, personally, instead of the Sig, I'd prefer a D.Va here. What we lose in with more shield presence with Sig, or if they were to have Zarya, the more brawling capability, we get back with D.Va being able to completely negate things. So and fast. So sure, Sig can throw out a shield to block nade or sleep or something, but D.Va can just flick on DM, eat the cooldown, and then go back to fighting. D.Va is still a brawly character, and with the buff that she got recently, I think D.Va is just better in this kind of comp, in the matchup. See, that kind of wall. That's the kind of wall I was talking about. Where's the counter charge? Let's go back and rewatch. Okay, Toss, this is your fault. Once that wall doesn't work, we should kind of try to read it. So we took all this space, we forced them back, right? Instead of pushing to the right, push to the left and just hold this corner, because now by using that Mei wall, you just bought all of this space, which is necessary for you to hold this choke. Scatter. Laz, you were a little bit too close to the fight. Start pushing. Sorry, I need to see something.
Gonna make you feel better.
Speed. Speed. Okay, we shouldn't be healing right here. We need to still be speeding. But I mean, the fight's already lost here. Yeah, Matty gets out. I'm surprised. Huh? Alright. Oh, that's why. And Chase staggers himself, which also not good. Going for the taxi. I don't think double sniper is needed here. Not really a good DPS line against what they're running. Honestly, double sniper on this map just isn't really the best, just because the layout of the map is very tight and narrow. So for the most part, going through this, if you're gonna, let's say if their Ryan is right here, so let's say Chu is the Ryan, your Hanzo has to be here, and like a Widow has to either be down main or to the left in order to be able to get any sort of value. This map is just too tight knit and very linear in order to be able to run double sniper effectively. Double sniper is thriving on a wider map where you can take two different angles and force resources one way while the other side is poking them from the back. So instead, I would have still kept running the Mei. If you want to keep the Hanzo, that's fine. If not, McCree is also fine. Good stick. Shot. At that point, don't even grab the Mega. Just go for the reset. Don't want to feed them extra all charge. Wow. They are rolling, you guys. This part of the map is possibly the only good spot for double sniper, at least in my opinion, just because, a Hanzo or a Widow can hold up here while the other one either holds back that way or holds up here. But I would still stick to the Brawl. And also possibly even swap over to Moira. Yo, do we really not have beat yet? Honestly, we're just getting rolled, so at this point I'm not that surprised.
Огонь по готовности. I am unstoppable.
Ryan should die here.
I break you.
Unlucky. Yep, let's start going side.
Fight for it.
Sleep. They did not. Oh my fuck, dude, they really did. That's funny. Okay, that's basically free for you guys. Good pick. Chase up time? Yeah, okay. It's kind of weird that the Hanzo hasn't pushed him yet. Oh, that's your dumbass. Ooh, clutch sleep, dude. Holy shit. Nice shatter. Good! You didn't go for a stupid pin! And shouldn't have said anything. No, I'm just kidding, that's fine. You're already 2 down. Good, how many else we used for that? Just 2? Sweet. Okay, Sunless needs to, as soon as Sunless gets Dragon, we need to do this combo. I mean, obviously they don't have beat yet, but... they also have the combo. Oh, that's so unlucky. Can't really do anything outside of what we did in that situation. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really think there's anything we really could have done. We beat it at the right time, but beat against grab dragons is good. You can survive it, but beat it against grab dragon plus follow up, you're just gonna lose that. Yeah, it's just fight. But we got the time bank down to 227, so you know, take your wins.
Ready for battle. Ready for battle.
This is a better-ish comp, but for the most part, I still think Mei is just better here.
2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Yeah, there's Lucio's. Unlucky. Okay, if we go for a play like this, it needs to be called. Okay, which hopefully it was. Chase wins the duel. And we didn't even get him off high ground. What was the point of that?
Allow me to repair the damage. Get into position.
What did I tell you, dude? Don't just... Okay. There Lucio just saved that pin.
This will heal you.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Okay, what else do we have? Oh, good. Boostio. Lovely.
Touch from afar. I cast this forth. Allow me to repair the damage.
Yeah, I have a bit of a feed. Show us that, though. Oh, that's just...
Allow me to repair the damage.
Yeah, you didn't need to go for a play like that. Just ends up getting killed.
This will restore you.
Didn't need that heal orb. He wasn't in any immediate danger. Big shot. Yeah, just die here. You're not getting out. Good pick. We're just staggering at this point.
Buckle up. Buckle up.
In Russia, game plays you.
Oh, he's right there.
Огонь по готовности!
Co. Just co. Good. Nice. Unlucky.
Огонь по готовности.
Okay, you kind of just walked into that grab, bro. That's Ethan if I've ever seen one. Also boss face. Glad we got the point, because if we didn't get the point, then we were dealing with the Tracer for way too long.
Get into position.
Oh, bubbled. Shit, I was about to say, I just heard gotcha. Okay, we saw them use grab and we saw them use Earth Shatter. Dragons is going to be less useful. Dragons for them is going to be less useful in this part, so the only thing we're really saving B for at this point is Nano. Honestly, instead of backing up this hard, I think we could just commit beat, and we probably would have been able to win the fight still. Good counter charge. Good high noon in response. Okay, we have a full 6 now. We go back in. Start with Ko, not beat. And because he went for a stupid pin right here, we indefinitely lost this fight. We're waiting till Jesus comes to use beat. This is taking way too long. Would have been able to probably farm another beat or at least be close by now.
This will restore you.
Yeah, that was kind of unchased. One should have won the duel or asked for heals. I don't know, simple stuff like that. Or if you're going to be checking flanks like that or going on a flank, at least maybe have somebody else with you.
Огонь по готовности.
Too early on beat. Oh, maybe not.
Allow me to repair the damage.
It's Hanu.
Jesus.
The payload is approaching its destination.
Огонь по готовности.
Big shot.
60 seconds remaining.
This will heal you.
Routing towers forward barrier. We've got one.
Gale the Mahal.
Spin to win, baby.
Ready for...
Bring it!
Defend objective A.
Get into position.
Seconds remaining.
Oh, shit.
I will make real. Gale the Mahol.
10 seconds remaining.
Uh-oh.
Overtime. Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Good pick.
Get into position.
Yeah, we should, honestly, as soon as we get that stick onto the Rhine, we need to be hard camping into them. Because as soon as the Rhine dies, we have free shatter, basically. Don't go for it, don't go for it. Good, thought you were going to go for it. Nice.
Gale the Mahol.
What the fuck? Where the fuck is everyone? Oh.
Gale the Mahol.
Obvious thing to that, we should have been hiding for being. Yeah. I don't think we've really had enough time to play into Lucio, basically, or Zen, into any kind of Sombra, for the most part. With not many teams are abusing the fact that Sombra's pretty fucking good. But that's just something that will have to be worked on. Great.
Initiating match. Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I'm not hearing that noise. Get bumped.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
This will heal you.
Okay, we need to have some magic happen here. That's not magic. Nice, I think we did that pretty well.
From afar.
Chew, good spy check.
Gale the Mahal.
We kite, that's good. Did they grab? No, they didn't.
This will heal you.
Yeah, I'd just say all four of us keep going back. Yep, good.
Beacon in place.
I know.
Good. We have on all 6.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Okay, at this point, this was in no way trying to slut shame. This was kind of a Tracer Sombra difference. Through the most part of this map, Tracer has either been living rent-free in our heads by diving the backline and having 3 people peel for him, or he's just constantly doing work. And then on Sombra, he's also constantly doing work. He's getting prime fucking hacks. He's almost he has EMP, and honestly, Chase has just been having duels with DPS or stuff. He's not really going for the farming. But yes, everyone has definitely made mistakes in this, but for the most part, their Sombra Tracer was actually kind of cracked. Was at least on Sombra was playing very smart, and then on Tracer was doing his job almost to perfection. We weren't really countering him that hard, but at the same time, we were tending to kind of throw all of the pressure into the front line instead of dealing with the Tracer and back. At least I'd say about 60-70% of those fights, we were throwing most of our attention to the tanks instead of the Tracer. That is what we needed. Fat beat. Unlucky.
This will heal you. Agony for the
I don't know about the splooge. I don't think we needed to use cum. Just because if we have beat, most likely their Lucio's going to have beat. He's going to have beat for Grav, and they're going to be able to survive through this. Cole, I think Ko was enough just for the simple fact that we're doing consistent damage to all of them, that since we don't have our Rhine, that's going to be enough for them to have to back up and start to heal up. Using, I mean, this is hindsight, but since we use Torbolt, that could mean that's why they're not pushing. But for the most part, as it seems, once they got grabbed in code, they just started to back up instantly. Yeah, but without the Rhine, that grab is not going to do a whole hell of a lot. Good on them, they're taking all this space. Nice, good chatter.
30 seconds.
Good EMP.
Get into position.
Unlucky. Okay. Oh, great.
Traveling to Hanamura. Ready for battle. Ready for battle. 5, 4. Three, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
We got some gauntlet strats coming up. All right. Interesting. As soon as I see this, we either swap to mirror or we're swapping for just a second. We're either swapping for the mirror or we go something like double shield because we're not really going to close the distance with brawl against what they have. For the most part, these... Sorry, let's try to get this armor out of LOS. For the most part, these 4 people are not going to be able to be reached by you guys, even with speed. The ball and the Sombra are the only people you'd be able to really kill, and that's if they make a mistake. Okay, what I just said about the comp versus their comp, that's true for tanks and supports. DPS are kind of the outlier here. And they didn't really rotate far enough away to be able to deter something like that. And, you know, Chase kind of just fucks.
Objective lost. New
Chase like
defense
too
point.
big fuck.
Objective B.
Nice shot. But, however, this comp is a lot harder, at least from what I've seen this past week in Gauntlet. This comp is a lot harder for their team to enact on defense more than it is for offense. Just because, I mean, Ball in general is, for the most part, a more offensive hero compared to Orisa. Yeah, he just got melted. Yeah, she was nice. With the comp that they have, I don't really think we should have ran, you know, sent it down choke, or straight sent it down mid. We still should have been taking high ground, because if we take high ground, we're going to be removing it from the Sig and the Ashe, and potentially the Zen, compared to going straight down mid, where Sig's right above us, Ashe is to the top right, poking down, Zen could be top left, whatever. Basically just waiting, you know. Sure, we might get progress on the point, but we're constantly using resources in order to either heal up our tanks or heal up everyone, or try to negate any of the damage. So DM, shield, that kind of thing. Yeah.
This will heal you.
Routing turret forward barrier. Routing turret forward barrier.
Apagando las luces.
Ooh. Good dynamite from their Ashe. Fat EMP from them. Ow. Let's go back and rewind that.
Routing turret forward. Routing turret forward barrier. Defense matrix activated.
Apagando las luces.
Ah. Okay, we should have known they had EMP.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
Okay, we swapped to dive. Interesting jump. We were just way too slow on that. Like, when he goes in like that and he fucks up his jump, we need to be going in to try to help him with DM, with orbs. Healing orbs, obviously. Jeez, dude, their Samba's already on 50 again. Where's the peel?
Time
Like I said, their Sombra has been living rent-free in our heads. Sombra and Tracer.
This will restore you.
Yeah, both. Don't go that left stairs, just follow everyone else. You're avoiding much less poke from that way.
Helden sterben nicht.
Soundless gets left out high and dry, or just makes the wrong rotation. Jump on the... Yeah, jumping on the Bob did nothing. In dive, with this comp, you're not going to be able to focus down a Bob, so it's more or less you just want to run away from it.
Apagando las luces. All systems checked out. Helden sterben nicht. Apagando las luces.
Alright.
All systems checked out. Routing towers forward barrier. Right, left on.
Also, with both of our DPS down, we shouldn't have taken that fight.
Here it comes. Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Good hack.
Apagando las luces.
Didn't need the EMP bomb combo for that. That's kind of forced. Hindsight, but
Apagando las luces.
yeah, dude. If their team doesn't pick up Warp Star, we probably should. Dude's kind of nuts on the Sombra.
Initiating match. Ready for battle. Ready for battle.
Oasis
5,
keys.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Good Widow Mine from Chase. How? Okay. It's gonna be easier to see it from this perspective. Probably just should have used lamp, honestly. Also, I don't like where that turret's placed. If anything, you're going to want to put it in the door or out here. Because doing it right there, turret's only going to see that limited point of view compared to turret out here sees everything, or from right here sees everything, even a little bit above. But they switched to double shield. Good shield test. Pick. Okay, we're down supports. Don't go for a fire strike when you're low like that. Nice. Yep, that's how that come.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
At this point, Maddie should just switch off. Just go break.
Apagando las luces.
Yeah, or Lucio. I probably would have preferred her swapping a Lucio over Brig. Either way, even if we had won that fight, but... Look, I don't care what y'all say. Give them a round of fucking applause. Holy shit. This is disgusting. If they don't win this point from this, I will be excessively confused. They get the pull together, everyone gets clumped up, everyone's gonna get sucked up into this. They get the flux. Oh my gosh, dude, this Sombra. This Sombra. Ugh. Yes. 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 Ew. Ooh, look at her eyeballs. You look at those things. That hack. Oh. French kiss. French kiss the fuck out of that. Oh, that was just yummy. I say, yeah, again, that's one of those situations. Like, seriously, for us to draw this, I'm waiting for some serious fucking heroics to come out. Which somehow it does. Damn. I was about to say, if she gets 3 picks, I'm done.
Pass into the iris.
Wow. Oh. Sorry, I still have chills from that play. That was disgusting. Alright, I lied. Maybe that pin off maybe did help you out. But that's just in terms of positioning. That's about it. Oh. Whew. Chew, if Chase is going to be playing on this flank, you need to be sticking with him. Yep. Do we have beat? Nope.
Apagando las luces.
Pass into the iris.
This is going to hurt.
No, do not. Okay, that's why. Do not go for spin to win here. With the clock this, with the point progress this close, you're about to see 9 because of it. With it that close, doing the spin to win on this this specific point is awful because you're gonna see 9. Yep. Yeah. Unlucky, but.
Score 2-2. Switching sides.
I'm sorry, honestly, this VOD review I know is kind of bit shit, but I don't know, I'm just trying to look for multiple different things.
Ready for battle.
Yeah. If I were going to be looking for what I'm supposed to be looking for, I would have to actually do something else, not this.
Ready for battle.
And honestly, we're not giving any respect to this Sombra. Like, we're continuing to run the same things and expecting different outcomes. Like, it... Alright, good peel from Maddie. Okay, they're running Kree. Alright, let's just... No, see, I was right.
30 seconds remaining.
Okay, with how many picks the Sombra has, we should know she has beat, by the way.
Seconds remaining.
Yeah, this dude is kind of cracked. Again, like, oh. I think Chase is making me mauled in this more than Maddie does. Holy fuck. Yeah, Sunless goes for the touch.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, we're not doing that yet. Ooh, good pull. On beat, but...
Apagando las luces.
Initiate. Ready for battle. Ready for battle.
Good. Alright, we switch it up to this. In this case, Maddie should be playing with Tusk here, not in the back line.
5, 4.
There's no need for her to be over here because we have the turret. Like, if the Sombra chooses to go for anyone over here, the turret should be helping them out with the Sombra, or Sunless is going to be over here, that kind of thing.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Behind you!
Good, which we do switch our positioning a bit. I don't know if you're doing this on purpose, but what you're doing, Tusk, is a good thing. Since they're not going to be looking to brawl for the most part with their comp, they're looking to poke down from range, right? Anytime you get Discord, you know, you can have your couple swings, but after that, you don't want to even, like... So for the most part, when I say the difference between Orion going aggressive and defensive, at least how I look at it, unless you're absolutely going to get the kill on that last swing, if you're below your armor threshold, then you should be shielding, or you should be backing up or shielding. If you have armor, you should be trying to go aggressive. When they have a Zen, that's kind of different. You want to play as safe as possible when they have this Zen. But you constantly backing around this corner every time when you're discorded is perfect, just because every time you're letting the discord cleanse. Good lamp. Again, even when you have lamp out like that and you're that low, I wouldn't have gone to swing. Oh, Chu, you pushed up too far. The only thing Orissa's gonna do when your Ryan is low like that and he's up here, by you pushing forward, the only thing you could do would be to body block, and at that point you might as well just stay where you are. Because your abilities to help your Ryan are in pull and just regular primary fire. You're not going to be able to do much by pushing forward there.
60 seconds remaining.
Turning up the heat!
Yes, I was about to say, go for it and you pin. Okay, when they have trance, you need to pin. You're not going to get anything out of that if you don't. Oh, good EMP. See, if we would have pinned that, I guarantee you we probably would have won this fight.
30 seconds.
Nice, good poop. Yep, good peek from that. Which... yeah.
Objective lost. New defense point. Objective B.
Okay. Looking down the barrel of 3 ults versus 3 ults. I know you said we tied, but
30 seconds remaining.
I would pop Bongo now. Oh, where was the lamp?
Cease your resistance. Cease your resistance.
10 seconds.
I don't... well, okay, yeah, actually, beat was needed. I didn't realize that was their Bob. Yeah, oh, okay, I was about to say, they still have their C9.